turn the heat down though, because I'm starting to get warm too.
Does Daddy make you say in the morning before we...
Are you watching my ad? Did you skip it?
No.
There you go. There you go.
First like,
I'm gonna turn down your volume.
no, I like the echo.
You like the echo? Hey, we got 1 like and 0 people watching. Oh, 1 person. Oh, there we go. Hi, MJ1590.
So what was the address on that noise complaint? There's Viz.
264.
Shut
Western
up.
Avenue, apartment 34. Color's neighbor is pounding on Color's door, ringing the doorbell for the past couple of minutes, asking Color to step outside. And it sounds like he's upset about a noise. So step.
So, all I got is Western Avenue.
I gotta send some shares here.
I can try and listen again.
264.
264.
At Western Avenue, apartment 34. Color's neighbor is pounding on Color's door, ringing the doorbell for the past couple.
All we got is Western Avenue. I didn't do very good cleaning out my truck. I found a used fork.
I'm just not gonna touch that one.
The used fork?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I made enough room for you to get in the truck. Hey, Streets, good to see ya. Yep, that is Ralphie.
Hello, everybody.
We're out in the UC vehicle tonight, so I've had this for about a
GG.
year now, huh?
I don't know.
I think it's been about a year since the last time I did my live stream.
Since we've been out, it was the other truck.
It was the other truck.
Hi, Susie. What's up, Viz?
You have heated leather seats in this truck.
Ooh.
I don't think it's gonna go back anymore. You can try. Oh, look at that.
Much better.
If you hear something crack, you've gone too far.
Nah.
Unless it's your spine. One of the two are cracking. I think you have lumbar support in your seat too. Does it have lumbar?
My ass moves.
Let's see. I think there should be a round
Up,
knob.
goes
So it'll
down.
be 1 lever, 2 lever, and then a knob.
Nope, no knob.
No knob.
All right, fuck it. Let's get on the road here. See, I told you. What's up, Sean?
Yeah, I almost tried to. I tried to get out of going live tonight, but Ralphie said absolutely not.
I have to adult tomorrow. And I told everybody last night, and then you're like, I got too much crap in the truck.
I barely had enough room for me in the truck. I didn't think I was going to fit everything in here.
Bravo 103, EOT, and good night.
Oh, we got an EOT already. So I was telling Ralphie earlier, which way you want to go?
Right.
That Mike Ernster,
Former PIO.
he left. I was sad to see him go because I actually really liked Mike. I feel like he was one of the good ones.
A cat.
It's always a good thing when we got a cat first thing on the stream. But yeah, no, he's now with the BCA, so he's putting out press releases with the BCA. I've also been doing a lot of concentration on the TikToks, so if you guys follow me on TikTok, you'll see a lot more out. Not even so much on Twitter. I haven't been doing a lot. I did get the video of that kid crashing in the pool in Minnetonka, though.
Oh, cool.
Left, right.
Try right.
It's supposed to tell me to turn right now when we get through the intersection.
Recalculating! Oh, sorry. Well, for those of you that didn't catch it, the Wild kind of screwed the pooch today against the best team in the league, which, you know, you can't cry too big a tears, but I wish they at least would have showed up.
Oh, I didn't even tell you this. I bought a spring mount that will
Bravo
replace.
235.
Bravo 235.
BMG.
That
United States Decimal.
will
2013.
replace this mount, and it's actually spring loaded, so it'll have the shock absorber in it.
Ooh.
Yeah. I bought that solely for the streets of St. Paul. No affiliation with the streets of St. Paul, which if you guys don't follow streets of St. Paul,
You really should follow Streets of St. Paul.
yeah, you really should follow streets of St. Paul. Streets has been on it since my short retirement phase I went through.
I think the tweaker's got the streetlights again.
Well, we got a purple one still.
Well, that's a manufacturing defect.
No, it's supposed to. It's for Minnesota, remember?
No, it's
It's for the
manufacturing.
Vikings.
It's the. I watched a very long video on
You and I watched the same video.
it.
It explained way too much why those streetlights turn color.
Because of the filters that burn off.
Yeah. Oh, we could go by Meth and Meats, by where the shooting happened.
That's meats.
Yeah. By the Dairy Queen down there. It's the east side.
Oh, yeah, up on Earl Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Steve always called it Meth and Meats. I never understood why, and then when the shooting happened,
Oh, that store's been up front for years.
I very much understood why it was called Meth and Meats. You guys got issues in St. Paul, man. I don't think I've ever been here when it's this,
Another right.
this dark.
And most of the potholes are filled with ice now. So
Yeah, it's actually pretty smooth driving. I thought they raised taxes 1% to fill the potholes
I
a couple years ago.
I think it was way more than that, and
Carter was talking about he needed more money to fill potholes.
he is the most useless little piece of shit.
Oh, you guys got a new mayor coming in?
Yeah, she's an illegal immigrant.
She's not illegal. Her dad was illegal, and then she got her citizenship because she was, born here, I guess, or something.
Yeah, that shouldn't be a thing.
It's funny. I did a oh, should we go by Governor Walz's mansion?
And yell retard at him?
Well, no, we'll just sit there and see how many people are yelling retard. So I actually watched a guy that didn't do it until he said that people were doing it, and then he drove from St. Cloud down here to drive by the mansion to yell retard on TikTok.
That's gas money well spent.
You know what? People do what they want to do. That's their thing. I appreciate people for voicing their redress to government.
Next light.
I was trying to see how many people I have. Oh, 52. We got 52 people in here?
It says 48.
Mine says 52.
I don't know, let's go with your number.
If you haven't, 60 now. If you haven't, please remember to hit the thumbs up button, share out the stream. Ralphie has threatened to break limbs on me if I don't come out and do more live streaming, so
That's not entirely accurate.
I embellished a little
Another
bit.
right.
Down the alley? Or
Earl Street? If you wanted to.
we'll go to the nice area, St. Paul. So one of the things I wanted to do after the Annunciation school church shooting, I wanted to get in there and ask the governor and the mayor if they're willing to give up their security detail for the schools. But for some reason, I wasn't. No one ever responded back to me to answer
County
the question.
2761.
I've been all right, Sean. Actually, celebrated my 11th sober birthday last week. And,
Myself and about 3 or 4 other fugitive investigators have been out with another subject at Holiday gas station off the 7th and the Gibson by the Vester gas station. We don't need any help for now, just for St. Paul's awareness.
Let's go there.
go where?
So that we got county and fugitive task force enforcement here.
County
The captain too says the
2761.
camera's way better than Bob's.
761.
Myself and about 3 or 4 other fugitive investigators have been out with we had a subject at Holiday gas station on 7th and the Kitson by the Vester gas station. We don't need any help for now, just for St. Paul's awareness.
Vincent?
Stinson?
Stinson? 7th and Stinson?
That way. I believe.
Yard waste
Stay
site?
constant in the door.
No, 7th and Stinson is
open the door for officers.
out east.
What's the best way to get there?
Well, you're just about to go over 7th Street now, so if you go up to
Right? And
forward.
then go over?
Some prior officers away. Well, those arguments come from inside the apartment.
Thank you, Cheetah Girl.
My camera's better than Bob's.
That's what he said.
So I have a different phone mount. Mine's back more on my dash. Your guys' streets are dark. I just, you know what? I gotta get in St. Paul and get my night. Should I drive with my night vision goggles on?
West Stinson.
Streets is on here.
Yep.
By Mr. Car Wash.
Mr. Car Wash, that doesn't narrow it down much.
Yeah, streets. That's a good question. Are you gonna go live again much, or are you just gonna wait till it warms up?
No, that's Texas. Moron.
I mean, we could go to Texas. We might have to stop. 7th and what do you say?
Stinson?
Kitson.
Kitson.
Holiday.
Kitson.
280.
Should I turn around?
That county officers say that they are currently at the gas station, or they will be. We have 2 officers here. We're not seeing anybody here.
Take those, you guys know here. Some 61 you guys can clear out. We're just waiting for her to come out of the store. She doesn't know that we're out there yet.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, Maps,
I mean, we're sitting on
Maps isn't giving me
practice right
anything.
now.
There's a Holiday.
We're gonna have to stay here for now.
so that was the Dairy Queen Meth and Meats where the shooting
Yep.
was, right behind us. So should we go right or left?
Copy that.
Go left.
No help from St. Paul is needed. They are asking that St. Paul officers clear out.
I mean, they said that in the first place. I thought, didn't they say that? Like they don't need help from
Anyone? Yeah.
and not to be there, and then they show up. You're just making St. Paul aware. It's almost better if they didn't tell them.
Well, then they're going to get calls and
Oh, yeah.
they'll show up anyway.
Is it ice? You think it's ice?
It might be.
There's ice out. I did hit some back there. Not on purpose. I should. Streets, you got my email address. You can always shoot me an email. We can try maybe go out together one night. So I have GMRS radio, 50 watt. And
So can we get 1 or 2 more spots, please? We got a female out in the middle something.
still go straight.
Yeah.
The other additional officers between 319 and
So what one thing we could do is
40.
communicate that way as well. They don't listen. Yeah, streets.
Can't get them how clear the view is.
So, make it better, I
Yeah,
guess.
way to mess that up. It's like I got astigmatism or something.
5136.
Go push a button.
I got a lot of buttons in here. They're all blue, and they hit them, and they make different. They're all labeled, so
Ooh.
you just hit buttons and different things light up on the truck.
Holiday on 7th and Kitson.
Well, it's central. Does that help?
It's obviously West 7th because I can't think of a Holiday on East 7th Street.
Oh my God, we need Ralphie out more. He's starting to his GPS is malfunctioning.
No, just melting down.
Bravo 171 GOP.
Bravo 171, have a good night. 2023.
Cheetah says we should go up to St. Cloud.
St. Cloud's all encrypted. Stearns went encrypted about 3-4 years ago.
And Ralphie GPS is useless up there.
Yeah, my GPS is pretty useless up there. I am following a guy that's up there. He's been banned from every Somalian restaurant in St. Cloud.
Wow.
He goes in and asks what their birth date is. I don't know what his deal is with that, but he's the same guy that drove by the governor's mansion yelling retard at walls. So that's what spurred me to start watching his stuff. And then, I just don't understand the obsession of going into businesses and.
She just says she listens to him all the time.
Oh, is it the same guy? I don't remember his name. White guy. I think he's bald.
No, she listens to the scanner up there all the time.
Really?
Would it be St. Cloud Police or would it be the Stearns County
Well, Stearns County does St. Paul PD.
St. Cloud?
Are you listen to fire or you listen to PD? And if so, did they?
Zach X is a troubled person. Is that what you're talking about?
Could be.
Oh, we got
204.
Blinky's crossing.
What?
Wonder if it's anything
We'll
good.
do that with transport to the LCino.
Incoming.
Well, let's follow this one.
30 minutes. 2024.
Ooh, Tahoe. Oh, no turn on red.
204 through Bravo 4 if they need it.
If we were Bob, we'd turn.
So good.
Street laws don't apply to him
Of course not.
for safety.
Bravo 3232.
Have a good night.
I think that was him racing to go EOT.
Oh, there's no cop shop down there. Just a fire station.
So good news of my other truck, lifter went out again. Lifters, yeah. So that's a thing.
Maybe if you didn't drive it like you stole
Bravo
it.
118 GOP.
Well, I think the streets of St. Paul or the potholes of St. Paul killed that truck.
It said Benton, Stearns County Public Safety. You can almost hear everything.
On a scanner app or actually on a scanner? Is this it? This is the hallway?
This is Wiper Avenue and Hudson.
No.
7th is like way behind us. I have no idea where he went.
He went this way. He was cooking too. One time they were doing a sting over here and they were on like an LTAC.
Yeah.
And so they were like calling out every vehicle that went by. They
Follow him.
Huh?
Follow him.
Left?
Yeah. I have no idea where
And they called my truck in too. I thought that was cool.
You want a burger?
I'm good. I'm trying to watch my figure.
Girlish figure? You can get a girdle like Bob.
I could get a girl. Wear a diaper like our presidents. Notice I said plural.
Which ones? Reporting terrorist crimes, all the smallies around here. I don't know. Why haven't we been reporting it?
1363 calling.
Why haven't I been reporting on that? Because it's constant.
updated like that.
Because the sources that I get are polarized, so it's completely one-sided or the other, and I have a hard time finding the truth. Plus, I've been really busy,
Left.
and everybody else has been reporting on it. So I typically don't report on things that everybody else has reported on because it's just, everybody else.
Then
is
you're just
reporting.
regurgitating information.
11, Star Tribune, Fox, I think Fox 9 is actually reporting. I mean, they're all reporting.
I wouldn't wipe my ass with the Star Tribune.
Well, I think it's the Minnesota Star now.
Well, whatever. Same difference.
No, it's completely different now.
6-4 case number.
You live in a city, you should have first-hand info.
Case number is going to be
What?
He says you live in a city, you should have
227.
first-hand info.
I don't live in Minneapolis
You mean Little Mogadishu?
or Cedar Riverside. I do remember I was working in Minneapolis. This is years and years ago. And I was caught the TV talking. I think it was what is Good Morning America? It was Channel 11 morning show, their national morning show, and they were reporting on how Cedar Riverside was the #1 terrorist recruiting capital
Yep.
in the country.
Yep.
And that was years ago.
FBI's been watching that one for years.
And then shortly after that report came out, that I think it was a laundromat, right? Mysteriously caught on fire, and the FBI was there before the fire department. Very strange. That was before I really was getting into the news.
Hey, turn this fucking seat warmer on.
Off? Oh, you hit the button. You must have turned it on.
Oh.
You got the bottom on.
Ass is warm. You know you're getting old when you use the seat warmer more for pain relief in your
Yeah.
back than you do for...
Well, you got to hit the other button. It'll turn on the bottom and the back.
That's okay.
Just baking the buns over there.
Broadcastify is what she listens to.
Broadcastify. I'll have to check it out. I didn't. That's interesting because if it's on Broadcastify, I can hear it on the scanner.
Left, I believe. Otherwise, we'll run into nothing. You can go back to Wiper Avenue and back to...
That's weird. Broadcastify is nice. So essentially all Broadcastify is so like, and I actually follow a guy that lives in St. Paul, that, you know, he has a scanner, and what he does is he hooks his scanner up into the computer and then
Don't people like
uploads it.
sponsor a frequency and then
Yeah,
Broadcastify
it's all
does like
completely volunteer.
a 2-minute delay or some shit?
Well, yeah, because of all the getting
Almost on the 100.
getting through everything.
Yep.
Just like my stream's technically delayed because of the
Yeah. The interwebs?
yeah, where the scanner is instant because we're just picking up exactly what they're saying when they're saying it. Yeah, so Mayor Carter's out,
Darn.
and a lot of people are sad over that.
Fry's still in.
Fry's still in. Yeah, I know, but dude, Broadcastify is great because, like, if I'm somewhere and I don't have it in my scanner, I can flip over and listen to it on Broadcastify. Although I will tell you, the state of Minnesota, it is illegal to do that in your vehicle. So I'm not telling you ways to get around the law, but, you know, like, if you have a headphone in, you know, like a Bluetooth or something,
Did you
and
hear the My Pillow guy's gonna run for governor?
oh my God, yes.
I mean, we've elected worse recently
Can we get worse?
than what we got now. Probably not.
We had Jesse Ventura for a while before he went crazy. Well,
How do we feel about the new mayor? Well, let's see what she does first. I mean, right now the bar is set really, really low.
I mean,
so
at this point, I think if she fixes 10 potholes in the city, she's doing
she's
a lot
way,
better.
way,
Yeah.
way ahead of Carter.
It's yeah, and I don't live in St. Paul either, so I don't. I don't share huge opinions on that. I only come and film what's going on out here for crimes and occasionally hit several potholes most of the time.
This is a relatively new stretch.
This is actually, I give it a year. I thought,
272.
I thought they put potholes in, like when they put a road, like
920
road,
Harrington.
Well, if you go downtown, you'll find a pothole with the original cobblestones underneath it that were laid in like the 1800s,
they're actually smoother than the road they laid on top.
and they're still there.
Oh, we got a fight, I think.
270. 920 Harrington. It's going to be for 2 males in the street fighting. Caller is unable to describe them.
1020 Harrington. It's not showing a Harrington, St. Paul.
I think it was Central. Is Harrington in St. Paul?
I can't think of one. And maps,
I was pulled over by St. Paul cop. What do you say?
Salim Omari, a couple of weeks later, he's the chief of Egan Police. Wow.
Wow.
Talk about failing upward.
Yeah, Egan is. Those guys are. I never have good interactions with Egan. I don't know. You remember when Steve was out there in Egan and he was filming? He was walking down the sidewalks and the cops flipped out at him because he was on the sidewalk and their car was on the sidewalk and he had to walk around the car.
Weren't you in Egan with when they had the drones out?
Yeah. And they yelled at me.
Yeah.
They told me to go over to the other end of the parking lot, so I did. Then they yelled at me because I couldn't be in the parking lot at all, apparently, or something. Oh no, I was sitting down. They took me out of the truck at gunpoint. Brad was out there that night.
Haven't seen any posts from him lately either.
Nah, he's been. I don't know what he's. I haven't even talked to him in a couple of years. I should shoot him a text.
I remember the night he met little Susie. Oh God, I was dying in my chair.
Yeah, there's posts still coming out about Little. I think she has a. I think someone has a actual Little Susie TikTok account.
Well, he was down on Rice in Pennsylvania, and she came out of the dark, and she scared the hell out of him. I'm like, you just met little Susie. He's like, oh my God! It took him like 5 miles to decompress from that, and I was just dying. I couldn't breathe.
She does pop out, doesn't she? You know how they have those signs for deer crossing?
Yeah, but she'd never use it.
No, but do you think people, they like the city of St. Paul, should put up signs or like caution?
With a little person with her arms up going, I got a couple dollars.
Little Susie, caution, Little Susie crossing.
Got a couple dollars. Come on, St. Paul.
It's a good thing they're going to encrypt the radios in St. Paul. Oh, there's other roads I'm used to.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Take a right. You'll like this one. It's brand new. Brand spanking new.
I just remember I was with Steve and we found a gravel alley in St. Paul. Sadly, the gravel alley was smoother than most of the streets.
Oh yeah. There's an alley off of Grant or off Summit that is still 6x6 wood.
Really?
Yeah, the cobblestones are wood.
Cobble wood?
It would be cobble wood, wouldn't it? I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it cobble wood or still cobblestone? Yeah, Streets. They said something about October going encrypted, but
That was last October, so we're months behind.
See, and it's nice.
Ooh.
Brand spanking new.
I feel the luxury. I feel like I'm in the suburbs.
Yeah, so my uncle was the state commander for the American Legion, and he timed out this year. And in his retirement dinner, everybody was getting up just to say stuff at the microphone. And I walked up, "Hi, I'm Ralphie. I'm an alcoholic." "Oh crap, wrong meeting." Go get him, Jason.
Oh,
265 now, fighting going on here.
Remember the guy hanging from the
Oh.
flagpole?
oh yeah, this was the flagpole hanging.
That 272, you are clear, no BWC.
Well, nobody fighting over there, so that's it's good. I just think it's weird when people call things in and they don't exist.
Well, how long do you expect him to fight?
At least like 12 rounds. Street fighting, for God's sakes. At least 3 rounds. They should get 3 rounds in on a street fight, right?
Jake Paul got his ass whooped.
Yeah.
It's funny when you get into a ring with an actual boxer that isn't a senior citizen and crippled.
Yeah, but those are the easiest ones to beat.
You know, Tyson should have tore him apart. And he actually started to in the first round, and he probably whined about it. "Take it easy. This is just for money."
You're in your ice house right now? Where are you what lake you on? We only got like, what, 20 long lakes in the state of Minnesota, so if you leave it generic.
Oh, he's way the hell up there.
3 airport was 3
There's a holiday,
Yeah, that's a holiday.
but it's not on 7th, and it's not anywhere near Kitchen.
How many holidays are in?
Quite a few, actually.
Tango.
Yeah, this is all brand new, all the way up past Frost.
Ooh.
Right?
7005.
Maybe not the LEC for some reasons.
Going to LEC. After the church down there, take a left.
Look at the streetlights even work on this. You got nice pavement, street light.
Hi,
Man,
Sonia.
are we in St. Paul? Or are we in Minneapolis?
This
now?
is technically Maplewood.
That's what it is. Yup. Mm-hmm.
No, it's actually St. Paul still.
Maybe.
Maplewood starts at Larpenteur,
Yeah.
and then just a little beyond that gets into Roseville. They're all a bunch of
The
dicks.
light or here?
There, where he's coming up. Yep.
I remember working at Rice and Larpenteur, and I was just on the St. Paul side of that. Just packing it was at these 2 little apartment buildings, and I was packing my truck up, and I don't know if we can go too far down this road, Ralphie.
Oh, well, what do you know? Well, let's try
108.
Frost, maybe.
108.
Get up down here.
I'm not sure what the hell it says. Do not enter. So go back to the right.
Well, yeah, I just want to know if I get out of the parking lot over here.
Yeah.
I mean, we could.
Yeah.
We could.
Technically.
We just, what we do is not go down there with the camera not visible, and then pop up down that way
Oh,
for somebody
yeah.
to just teleport.
Teleportation.
Yeah. This truck has, that was one of the main reasons I bought this truck. It can teleport.
Like magic.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
See? So we can turn left here, right?
Yes.
All right.
And you should be able to make it right at the light. Christie's and Cooner up at
385.
It's my ex-wife. I'm not here.
Okay.
385.
Teleported.
1119 Rainy Avenue and a 911 hang up. We had received an additional one just prior to this.
1100
That was
Rainy.
cleared. Unable to call back.
That's just a little past Earl Street. On the other side. Rainy is the first block off of 7th.
2043.
It is zone 3 east, so.
Yeah.
What's going on with my charger?
It's basically like we were just there.
Well, it's the second one they've received, and no, not able to call back or anything, so more likely nothing call.
Allegedly,
Okay.
and big air quotes here, Rice Street is brand new from up here down to there too.
So 116. Wow, appreciate all you guys for being here.
I told you we'd do good if we went out.
Well, yeah. I was just being lazy.
It's just a fact, you know, even without action, we got good company and lively conversation and a kindish chat. Speaking of kindish, somebody text Pamela, see where the hell she is. I suppose I can do that.
You could.
Why do I do that?
You know, those the spring assist I have in the back of the truck, not good for St. Paul bump roads. I don't think it really matters, honestly. I think it, no matter what.
373.
Okay, Pamela has been notified.
Suspect 362 at code codes 1177 clearance. Previously trespassed male is back on scene. Asian male, mid-20s, currently at the front of the store.
Cup Foods.
1177 Burns,
It's east.
so it'll be 1177 Clarence.
You only got 2 Cup Foods, right?
Yeah, Sunray and one on Maryland. Take a left. Oh, this is by far one of your favorite roads.
North End.
Stop sign.
Do we wait for it to turn green, or do we just go?
It's a stop and go, not a stop and wait.
Okay.
Hey, that tree is still there. The littler ones are gone though.
So I found out in Plymouth, they're saving the environment by cutting down a bunch of trees, and then they spend like weeks putting up little lights all over by City Hall
Huh.
to run them the majority of the night to help save the environment.
Is that what? Are they LEDs?
They are LEDs,
173.
but they say it's
There's
okay.
a fisherman in a box.
But they say it's okay that they do that because it looks nice.
Oh,
Yeah. So
well, saving the world isn't about climate, it's about aesthetics.
yeah, it costs the taxpayers a shit ton of money, but it's okay. And they also got a shit ton of flock cameras.
Well, you want to talk about a shit ton of money. $500 million for that gold line that runs from St. Paul to Woodbury. $50 million a mile for that crap.
And they had to shut down the North Star light rail because no one was riding, so the state was having to pay for the empty seats.
It was a boondoggle since it started.
Yeah. And I don't think the light rail's been opened to Eden Prairie yet, and that's millions over budget.
Years and millions.
Wasn't it supposed to be open like many, many years ago?
Many, many moon ago. In a galaxy far, far away. Don't you love this street? Ah, it's one of your favorites.
I miss this street. It's like a roller coaster.
733.
Left. How come there's nobody at the foundry? Oh, Pat's on vacation, that's why.
You know, I always think it's so weird when Bob's not doing his live on patrol. I never see Ramsey County deputies in St. Paul.
You mean it might be in their contract cities where they belong?
Well, they did lose that one contract because apparently they didn't provide the services that they agreed to.
Falcon Heights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who took that? Was that St. Paul?
I think they would have to.
I mean, they pretty much ran that city anyway because, you know, no one else was there. What? Oh, it's a bike.
Or something.
It's a big e-bike.
Huh.
I got an e-bike now. It's a two-wheel drive e-bike.
Yes, Light Rail is the mobile homeless shelter and open-air drug market.
Yep. No, that's racist if you say that.
Why?
Because it's that's what the liberals say that you're supposed to say if you say that. It's supposed to be moving to save the environment.
Well, it is electric.
Not all liberals. So I want to make that clear. Like, I'm not anti anything. It's like the extremist parties that I'm
How do you
not
feel
for.
about the chase policy in St. Paul?
The no chase policy? Oh, we've filmed a lot of that where they'll light someone up and they'll take off on them and then we almost get hit by them. It's pretty cool. Remember that one night Steve and I were live and we almost got head on by was it a Hummer or something?
I don't know. We had that black Ford in Minneapolis.
You did have the black. Yeah, I remember I called you that one night. I'm like, hey, we got a chase coming from Wisconsin. I'm going to pick you up in St. Paul. So I was cruising all over in St. Paul. Then it went to Minneapolis. We were in front of that, you had us in front of that 3 or 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
And then Pat did really good on stop sticks, actually, on that
I
one.
even gave Pat kudos for a decent limp-wristed throw.
He got him. He did get him. Better than that car that was doing like light speed by him. Remember that one?
I am anti-no humping on the first date. Well, it's not a date, it's an interview. If you get a call back, then you did okay.
Right. You have to give her, I'm assuming, you're a guy dating, you have to give her your, you know, all your checking account information, social security number, credit score.
Credit score? What is that?
That's the new dating policies.
Oh, I don't have a credit score.
Background check.
I don't do payments. If I can't afford it, I don't want it.
Her girlfriends have to do background checks on you.
Oh yeah. I don't do dating by committee either.
And then you might be approved.
I think society should be more like dogs. Hey, how you doing? Here's my jewels. I mean,
Like sniff harassment now.
well, some people call it indecent exposure, but I just whatever.
I met a guy actually at Home Depot, and he
Oh yeah, did you get a second date?
no, he
Oh.
well, I just see him all the time. But he's part of the furry community, and so he was like talking to me about it because I'm always interested in learning things, and actually pretty level-headed type of guy. So it's more like cosplay stuff, you know, like people dress up like Star Wars and stuff like that's what he was talking about.
Wait, are you the sheriff's ride for Under Sheriff Chief Wiggum on Tuesdays?
Yeah, it was true.
Oh my God, no.
Oh yeah, how he let that car go after he pulled him over right in front of a school bus that drove through the stop arm, and then the car behind him drove through the stop arm while he sat there and watched the whole thing happen.
I think it was not this last week, it was the week before. He had somebody stop right in front of the Cub up there,
Yeah.
and he got out, talked to him for, I guess it was no headlights, but the guy had little smaller lights stuck on where the headlights should be, because
Okay.
apparently his headlights weren't working. Yeah, just go. If it's not legal, why are you letting this person go?
It's paperwork. We don't believe in paperwork. We believe in making a show. I was a big supporter of Bob when he started his stuff. I really was.
Me too.
I thought he was doing really good. He was actually doing real law enforcement. He was showing the community that.
He was at least acting like he was doing.
Well, yeah, I mean, he did actually, like, he was good at pretending, I'll say that, if it was that. And I was against, like, the city council coming out. Well, first of all, they have no authority over him anyway.
We are currently eastbound on Maryland Avenue, coming up to Johnson Parkway would be the next light up there.
And yeah, I was a really big supporter of what he was doing, and then it just started going downhill.
All right, take it easy, Streets.
Have a good night, Streets. Again, if you're not following Streets, you should Streets before you take off. If you're still here, you should throw a link up. If you guys get a chance, go over and check out Streets of St. Paul.
You're taking it right at the next light. Or you can go into that parking lot right where the Cub sign is.
I think they said he was GOA, but... Oh, I know where we are.
You do?
Yeah, BCA's right up there.
Yep. It must be GOA because nobody's here.
But they got the cool, like, camera up there that's flashing blue.
The really cool ones flash blue and red.
I know. We have those out in Brooklyn Park. Oh, Brooklyn Park. Not only they are infested with flock cameras. There you go. Click on Streets of St. Paul's link and check out his. He's always doing something in St. Paul. He's way more active than I am. So yeah, not only they're infested with flock cameras up there, they also are. They have a drone response now, so they have drones positioned all over the city.
Ooh.
I think they said 90-second response time with a drone.
Either or.
And information to downtown Beach. There's an anonymous caller that is requesting a welfare check on a person at Kellogg Market that is on the sidewalk covered with a blanket, moving, shuffling around. Caller had no further description.
Kellogg Market is downtown.
So there's a homeless person covered in a blanket moving, so you know they're alive.
665, you can send me that welfare check in downtown 23.
I don't like Central guys.
Much appreciated.
Kinda, most of them are asses. Well, the downtown ones are.
Well, they're downtown.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, it's good. It's quiet out though. That's. I wonder how much tax money it would cost to fix these lights. Or, hear me out, I wonder how much tax money it would save if we didn't put the lights up.
You mean the one in the middle?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, the tweakers would quit taking the copper out of them. And if they weren't wired in a series, what's the problem with Payne Avenue? They get one and all the lights go out. On, I think it's West River Drive or some shit like that. They're talking about using aluminum wire instead of copper because it's not worth shit.
Aluminum's still worth things. The problem with aluminum, though, is it expands and contracts more than copper.
There, Steve.
Which Steve?
Captain.
Hi, Capital. I think I tried calling you a while back, but shoot me a text sometime, or I'll shoot you a text. It's good to see you out, or see you on here. And for like a whole year or so, I didn't talk to anybody. I was super busy with a job. I didn't even talk to Ralphie.
Yeah, he wouldn't reply to texts or memes or nothing.
No memes at all. Well, I wouldn't get the memes because where I was working, I was working in Minnetonka, and apparently where I worked was a dead zone for cell phones. So you know, like normally if you lose signal,
Yeah.
when you get it back, you'll get texts, you know, things like that. They'll come to. No, I didn't even get
The
that.
house no longer at the intersection, which is I'm walking on westbound at Kellogg and 7, so he's doing fine.
that Wiggum?
No.
Sounded like him.
So like, yeah, people would send me a text. I'd never get it.
Head 2058.
Never get it. I'm like, that's.
2050.
You go right?
We've already been up that street.
No. Little Susie's left, right?
Little Susie's forward.
Forward.
Homicide Holiday.
On the side. That's right.
No Island Cowboy. Little Mogadishu is across the river.
RTA 506.
Then again, yeah, we're pretty much invaded here too. The streets had posted something about shots fired involving ICE today because protesters are either hitting them or throwing stuff, and I fully support them shooting back.
Well, so did you seen the whole video of St. Paul? Was it a week ago, 2 weeks ago or so, when St. Paul came out to a
Construction site?
that? No, that was Chanhassen,
Oh.
where the guy wouldn't get off the roof. No, when they came out and they like pepper sprayed a bunch of people and it was a big fiasco. Here's my thing, and I've been out filming for many, many years. I don't interfere, despite what some people say. I'd never interfere. I try not to be in the way. I mean, obviously scenes change and evolve, so sometimes inadvertently when you're somewhere and the scene expands, you know.
At least we don't roll through them like somebody else.
Yeah, I try not to pick up bullet casings in my tires. That's a thing. But you can't interfere with law enforcement at all. Period.
1881
Just-
Mechanic Avenue. See your caller at apartment 307. Harassment report involving a neighbor at 309.
You know, when you go from protesting to a violent rioter,
Yeah.
or you interfere, that's
You become a criminal,
you
not a protester.
yeah, that becomes a crime. And here's the thing with that. Also, those are federal agents. Like them or not, I'm not picking a side here. You can't interfere with federal law enforcement. So like, even if Minneapolis PD goes out there and tries to stop ICE from doing what they're doing, they are interfering with federal law enforcement. They can be arrested for that. And it boggles my mind how all these politicians get on TV and talk like they're not the ones going to be going to jail. They're not the ones that are going to be
Shout out
arrested.
says, can a cop remind a fellow cop he's going too far? Is that interfering?
No, that's actually, most departments have that in their policies, and they should be doing that. I've seen that actually. I think St. Paul has that. Like, there's a certain code word. If Steve is Capital, you're still on here. I know Capital was. He had that policy like damn near memorized. We had that for a while. Oh, I still have some of those squeaky pigs too. That
I don't know if you're missing the distinction, but if you come into the country illegally, you are a criminal.
if you overstay a visa. So it's like an administrative crime, right? Like, it's weird. It's yeah. There's a lot of nuances to that.
All right, now watch for children in the street.
All right, let's make a left then. All right, we're on Little Susie watch right now. I wonder if I could come up with an AI-generated photo of that. See, they should, instead of the deer crossing sign, it'd be Little Susie
Oh,
signs.
it's a trash can. Okay.
But yeah, it's interesting. Yes, officers should be checking each other. We all should be, right? Like, that's just a human thing. I don't think that should be. I mean, I say that all the time, right? Like, I expect my viewers to check me if I'm doing something. Let's go this way.
Whee!
I was gonna get a dually, but I just feel like that's too big.
Who's yelling? Oh, all in caps. Actually, it makes it easier to see.
Is that still a thing?
399.
What, if you're all in caps that you're supposed to be yelling?
Yeah.
Apparently.
I'll take it.
Copy 362 and 373 is clear.
You know, one thing, I think people are getting smarter. I haven't, or trains are staying on there, not hitting people anymore. It's weird.
Well, they got them signs up that say see tracks, think train. I'm really glad they got them signs because I never would have put those together myself.
Well, I always love seeing the trains, or when someone turns in front of the train and they get hit and they're like, man, it just came out of nowhere. I'm not gonna lie, I still have a little bit of PTSD when I cruise up and down University here. From the protest riots, looting, arson.
I heard the guy that started the AutoZone on fire just recently got out of prison.
Umbrella Man?
No, the guy that actually started the fire.
Oh.
Not the agitator with the earpiece. Yeah, how they actually busted him as he was walking down the tracks and they got him on camera.
Yeah, you know, that's a thing.
Brilliant. Luscious Crab is a decent place.
Is that new?
It's been there a couple of years
They
now.
got enough cameras on that corner? There's like 4 of them.
They never arrested Umbrella Man. Of course they didn't, because he's one of them.
Well, when you don't look that hard for someone, but you know who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just love how they want to encrypt this right now. All this critical radio traffic they got going on, you know.
The FBI has the wrong guy in photos in their Umbrella Man.
Brad was actually the one that got that. Was it Watchdog? What is his channel name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he's actually the original guy that got him. All right, so what are we not going to talk about that we're going to talk about?
Any suggestions, guys?
Also, that same guy was talking about in St. Cloud that drove by the governor's mansion, calling him a retard.
Yep.
He drove by the alleyway behind the governor's mansion, and the giant brick wall in the back. He's like, "Wow, it's almost like a fence keeps people out." Oh, only at your house.
Have you seen the wall around the Vatican?
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
That's it's weird how that works.
I went to the November 15th game against the Ducks, and we won. Actually, Wallstead shut them out. And I will be going January 12th to the game against the Canes, which, well, the Canes are doing pretty good, so I'm a little apprehensive about our chances to win, but
did you watch the new Mighty Ducks movie? Has that come out yet?
there's a new Mighty Ducks.
I think yeah, where they're all like old now.
No, I haven't, but I do have Disney Plus, so I suppose I could check it out. There was a Mighty Ducks series.
Yeah, maybe that's with the original.
Some of them. Emilio Estevez was in it. And a bunch of new kids that went to a hockey camp college thing. It was okay.
All right, here comes a train. Watch out! It might jump out in front of us.
I got a no shit bar right here. Streets responded to something at the high rise back here. not so long ago.
No, I wasn't even, I mean, honestly, for that whole year, I wasn't even following anybody.
There's the piece of sidewalk I did the face plant into.
Did you?
Yeah, I was leaning on the bottom of the window,
Yeah.
trying to finish the slab, and my hand slipped, and that'll never stop being funny.
Did the sidewalk win?
No,
That's where I would try to hide behind the electrical box, and the cop's like, no. And I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to get covered. I seen him aiming at a guy throwing rocks. I'm like, never mind. I understand why you didn't want me in your way. And then this target is where I caught the state trooper taking the firework to the chest. I literally stopped to take a break.
Jenny Lynn, it says, hi Jason, it's Jennifer Jacob's mom. Hope you've been well. Can you tell me how Will is?
Oh, hey, Jennifer, how's it going? Will's still doing some live streams. I know he's had some health things going on, but he's still up there. Ralphie just went up there and they did a live.
We did.
Was that about a month ago? A couple months ago?
Beginning of October.
A few months ago.
Have you not been following corruption with Duluth PD?
Yeah, I think Will posted something about that with the cop that's all sorts of issues with.
Yeah, it was funny when me and Will went out with Damien. We cruised around Duluth for a little while looking for some action. Ended up right next to Damien's house.
Is that where the action was?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the Bedpan Stadium to our left. And once you see it, you'll never unsee it. What's this, transit?
It's gotta be. I don't think transit's encrypted. So I got the audio from them when the bus got shot at in North Minneapolis.
Yeah, Will is Duluth News Now.
Yeah.
Apparently, a Duluth cop shot someone and now is a sexual predator. That's quite the escalation.
Oh, the one that got fired apparently got his job back, and then they posted a picture of him shoveling a sidewalk, and it raised all sorts of controversy because they...
Okay, right here on the right is the Axeman surplus store.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't matter if you need it or not. This store is absolutely the shit. If you ever get a chance, come check it out. Give yourself at least an hour to browse every aisle.
That's if you're cruising. I go to the one in St. Louis Park.
The channel Save It for Parts
Yeah.
had a 360 camera where you could sit with your remote and actually move the camera around as he talked and stuff.
Yep.
It was awesome. I still need to get back there. They got a couple of wild tins, like popcorn tins and stuff.
We should have called her a robbery and put on report.
The what?
Copy 2111.
I don't know. It sounded like he had the microphone in his mouth while he was talking. Let's head back to East.
It's a surplus store. They've got everything and nothing, and it changes constantly. The beginning of the store is like they got like glassware from events that were extra or rejects or whatever, and then it goes through like lab equipment and toys and then electronics and
Yeah.
gears and wheels and
Army, Navy stuff.
military surplus. You go up on Wiper Avenue and County Road B to CC,
I've seen...
and they got the good military stuff.
Well,
up
yeah,
at CC.
but I've seen some random, like, cans of water. I've seen that at X-Men from World War I.
Oh, dude, it's absolutely awesome. There's another one up in Fridley right off of Central and West Moore Lake Road that's not nearly as good as this one, but it's comparable.
Let's head back to M&H. I have to use the bathroom. Is there anywhere close by or M&H? Alleyway?
There's a Wendy's on Dale.
All right, go there. Grab something to munch on, too. Does that mean a train's coming when it flashes like that? Because I don't even
No.
see it.
Up, down means go.
Okay.
Side means stop
Okay.
for them. They got the same signals for the Gold Line that runs out to Woodbury. And it was funny, I actually had to ride that bus line all the way out towards the end because I had a dentist appointment out in Woodbury, and I thought it would get me close, and it was like another 10-minute lift ride from the end of that line.
You guys still have a Denny's?
Yeah. There's another one out on Century in 94.
You know, you might be able to go out to Eden Prairie eventually one day.
On a light rail?
Yeah,
Well, the problem is you got to take the green line to the blue line and then go through Little Mogadishu,
that's okay.
and then
They're friendly people out there, I've heard.
not so much.
I've heard. I won't go there.
Allegedly.
I mean, I've seen all the reporters, the independent journalists go out there and get attacked. So, you know, I think it's always nice. Attack channels for everything now. What? Yeah. MTAX and LTAX are still up, are unencrypted. Well, certain ones. I think 1 through 8. Just kind of depends on which tactical channel you're listening to, if that's what you're talking about. Which I think is ironic, because aren't those the channels you'd want to have encrypted when you're like doing things like chasing cars and
Yeah, you'd think
doing high tactical things?
if you're in the middle of a chase that you wouldn't want people knowing internal communications.
But here's the problem with them going encrypted. So I did a little bit more research on the encryption. So part of our radio system for Minnesota is owned by MnDOT. So MnDOT is the one pushing this. It's a cluster that no one can narrow down because there's too many government agencies involved in it. So what they can do is finger point, you know, like every government agency.
Oh, that's Downtowner.
What?
The bomb breakfast place on the corner off of Grand and Lexington, with drawings on the wall. That was our spot in the younger days. The Downtowner is still open, although it turned all woke and stupid. And I mean, usually the blue hair and the septum piercing is a huge turnoff for servers and that. It's like, what do you do when your waitress has 2 black eyes?
Sure you weren't at a Waffle House?
No, you speak really slowly because she clearly doesn't listen. Hey, look, Law Fitness.
Brooklyn Park PD's getting new graphics on their cars. They're going to single doors, kind of like...
Yeah, Grand and Lexington is where that one is.
And they're going to silver doors, not white. Which...
Why?
Because it costs money. Yeah. So they're wrapping the doors in silver and then doing the black graphics. So here's the fun thing about Minnesota. We have state laws that govern colors of vehicles for law enforcement, how many vehicles can be used undercover. They have to be certain kinds, but for general traffic stops, they don't have to be. Also, their graphics have to be a contrasting color. One of the colors they can't have are silver. So I don't know if you remember Rowdy. I went with him this years ago, right? He seen that one car that was a security car all black. That's illegal because only law enforcement can be black. White. But I was up in Hill City recently, and they have silver cars, and that's not legal by Minnesota state statute. That's why if you see Capitol Security up here, they're silver. They're silver and gray, right?
Yeah.
Because they can't be the same colors as law enforcement. Black, white, silver is one of the colors it can be. Are we coming up to?
That was Lexington. This would be Chatsworth, and then you're a couple lights up for Dale. That's not a person.
No.
But we did see it coming before we almost hit it. Unlike Bob and Rice Street.
He's supposed to run over the people. I thought that's a normal thing.
It's extra paperwork.
Well, you call St. Paul to handle that.
Any information to Scott's. We have limited information, but at 1541 Maryland, colors of their vehicle was just stolen 2 minutes ago, last seen on Maryland, going towards Como. It's a 2012 Chrysler 200.
Is that close?
Well,
Chrysler 200.
Chrysler
West Maryland. It was headed towards Como, then Dale Street will take us down.
Copy. Are they following it? Because Como's a long way away from that address.
Yeah, it is.
Unsure if he's still on this one.
This was 1600 Maryland. That was almost Waker Avenue. And they're headed towards Como. That's
Yeah, if they could just confirm that address, please.
wait. Is Cheetah Girl Samantha?
Where's that Wendy's? We coming?
Wendy's would be taking a right at the next light.
373, copy that address. You want to get
Haha! Fucking good. Cheetah Girl is Samantha.
Cheetah Girl?
Yeah.
373 and 362 to clear.
Is it the Wendy's? They don't look open. Were you thinking a different Wendy's?
No, that was the one.
I'm on Douglas South. There's actually going to be a central going from 471 Maryland Avenue West. Same as Chrysler 200 gray color, flashing going westbound on
And I should have got it back there.
Oh, I didn't realize I had to go back there. Are they open?
They should be. I think. Go in there.
You always know you're in a good neighborhood when there's bars all over the windows.
Oh yeah, it keeps the people in.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, shut the hell up. Nope, he don't get to tinkle.
Dining room closed at 7.
Son of a... All right,
Got a plan.
you do.
Yeah.
What's that? Could piss on the tire.
Huh?
Camera.
Is it tagged? Nope.
City St. Paul.
It's not tagged. And then here's the fun too, lights. So blue can only be on the passenger side of vehicles. And blue is not an emergency color. And these trees really make it easy to see where cars are coming.
Or not. Clear left.
All right.
That's the only one you're getting, so.
Oh, man.
There is no such thing as safe ice.
Bravo 327 on the OT.
Red Lake is 14 to 18 inches. I just released a video from 2 years ago, a year ago, when that big chunk broke off and all the ice people were stuck on the ice chunk that broke off on Red Lake. Remember that?
My uncle was on Mille Lacs and that happened. He was looking through his hole and the bottom was moving and he's like, that ain't right.
You know, it's like trolling.
watching this Unreal Minnesota channel. He looks at satellite photos and then does his damnedest to get to these little ponds and stuff, and fishes with a kayak.
Oh yeah.
He says, don't bother asking where it is. Put in the work and find your own gems. Oh, what do we got here? She is clearly not dressed to be outside.
Ah, that's okay. Look, beauty's pain, okay?
Well, Sean, as long as you keep the track speed up, you should be okay. And don't lose your balance.
Check something in the back of the truck quick.
So if we hear a call about a guy exposing himself behind the vehicle on, what are we on? Sherburne? Just say no to yellow snow. Found your cock.
Yeah.
You should probably clarify. Yeah,
So,
it's white cock.
this is I offered this to Ralphie when we first started in case he needed some caulk, so he turned it down.
Samantha says we really need to go up to St. Paul.
I'll check it out if we can hear what's going on up there. I'm down to go to St. Paul. We're gonna have to install an update for Ralphie
I believe I can
GPS.
control it. Right behind it right now. Everything too?
Captain
Good
says
bill.
it's hard to.
Wait, we got Stolden.
Where's your location? Three, copy. 2127.
Central, whatever it is.
Right in Como, western, south. They're going southbound through the yards.
Southbound on Western, it's forward.
They have another vehicle.
It's a Chrysler 200, they said.
Yeah.
65.
Food stamp edition.
That looks like a caddy. Yep.
Representative Westcott is part of the area of 916 Mental.
So, Captain said sometimes it's hard to see open water when you're
Yeah,
down there with it
But they ran through
or on a hill.
the house going eastbound. I'll get you an address in a minute. We're in the alley right now.
This is Western.
Copy.
They're in an alley, so
Gonna be off of Dale in Como. That's my
Dale and
Dale
Como.
will come right behind us.
Left, right, left.
Either or.
61 sort of perimeter. We can try to track for it.
Left.
and 506. Gonna be a male driver, African American.
No.
Black shirt or black sweater for sure. I get the sequel board.
Goddamn it, guys. Take it right.
Did Shout Out Girls do a bingo card for us? I'd be.
Is there additional fence?
Shout out
or
did
what's
not
up
do a
for
bingo card
areas
for
set up
us.
perimeter?
How
You tell me how far and where to turn.
Go up to,
Couple lights.
yeah, it's up. Gonna
506 is safe to assume they're gonna try to hit that too.
be,
The area at 444 Maryland. If you wanna go that far off.
you know where Como Front Dale
couple years, or a year at
Okay,
least.
well, you're gonna go past these two lights,
Okay.
over the bridge, down the hill, up the hill,
Affirm,
and
it's
take a
a
left.
central call.
It'll be a stop sign.
Because you let Shutout Girls know we were coming out, right?
Nope, no bingo card.
No
Sorry.
bingo card. I feel like next time we go out, we need to have a bingo card.
Who's gonna man it?
Well, Shoutout Girls can restream it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, 6, I'm gonna stay with the vehicle. I got a rider.
Nothing.
Oh, Be Kind Rewind is going on right now. You mean I'm competing? We're competing with Shoutout Girls tonight? No wonder we don't have the viewership that... Hey, Shoutout Girls, are you guys are you monetized yet?
they should be. Completely.
Say, yeah, I can't see it. Did they say yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. So they're making money off Bob. Nice.
Not remonetized yet.
No, not monetized yet? Should try to monetize.
Haven't tried. I'm gonna try the backup channel, but it needs more subs. So your next stop sign will be front, and you'll be taking left.
Is this where Bob or where Pat got shot at?
No, this is where they jumped that car onto that tow truck back here.
Oh, yeah. Steve got that one, right? So right here?
Is this a stop sign?
It could be.
But it's not.
506. Probably company to east. Another one in Tolkien and Dale.
No left.
If we have enough from Como and Tupton as well, trying to cover that circle. There's like a big industrial area in that latter circle too.
Okay, keep your eyes open for a Chrysler 200.
Well, I think they have it. And now they're setting up a perimeter and they're looking for an African American male.
Look at my guys.
621, what direction is run left?
Eastbound.
You say you went through the houses?
Yeah, he ran right through the back Terrace Street here.
I don't even see flashy lights anywhere.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any,
Coming.
any activity either, but this is Como Front and Dale up here.
Well, if we see some guy jump out at us, I'm not stopping.
It is kind of out of Susie's territory,
506 to 264.
typically.
Can you check and see what the comm, if they have a cell phone in there? Because there's a cell phone that they might have dropped here.
Oh, look at that. Is that a pickup?
No, it was a Suburban.
They got under. I've got.
No, that's a Durango.
That is a Durango. Helicopters overhead.
621 about.
We got Trooper 9 on scene.
How do you know it's Trooper 9?
Could be Trooper 8.
Could be Trooper 7. No, that's airplane, I think.
Trooper 5 is the airplane.
264.
Trooper 5 is airplane, yeah. Yeah, back
You
there's
confirm if the party had a phone in the vehicle?
that's where Bob or Pat got shot at, and Steve and I were like going there because there was no one close. I think we were like the second on scene, and then I think was it Alex showed up and then like
506,
made us
that's
like
probably going to be the phone for the suspect.
move back 100, all over. It was so dumb.
Can I get a
That's the same
please
Durango.
one more officer to the stop location as a cover officer, please?
I hate this intersection, by the way. I don't know if I think I say that every time I go through it.
Yeah, it's only 6-way.
close the cover feeling.
Here?
Somewhere in here. That's blocked off. You're not getting in there.
I'm just going out.
Okay.
There's a city parking lot.
Can we go down
Get
here?
a shot.
I want to see where they got the car at.
618. We see states in there.
Okay.
They use a whole ass semi truck to block off that parking lot.
Hi, Mary.
Yep, there's the helicopter right up there.
So,
Left here.
I don't know. I think you just want to post up and try to get a shot of the action.
Well, that's kind of. Man, is that what we?
This is Como.
Can we turn left here?
You can turn right here.
We can turn right here. I think the action is to the left. I do see flashing lights down there. That's where they had it blocked off. You can hear the helicopter at your house. They don't need headlight. Oh, there we go. That's good.
Yeah, they're hazard.
Yeah, they put their hazard lights on. It's good, you know. Can we park over on the side of the road here?
Sure.
No, it says no parking.
Well, no parking there. No parking there. No parking there. But
Wonder if we
red light.
can we get in this?
No. But if you take a slight right,
Oh, peak. I saw the light. Obtruse right angle turn. We'll park there and aim this way.
Yeah.
Following
517.
I don't know what light's doing way over there.
Mike 7 figured that the cops saw the gray SUV leave with the vehicle that was stolen. If it's working, get confident because we get a plate or make a model.
It's going to be a gray Chrysler 200. Plate is going to be Charlie Tango Tango 291. Oh, stand by.
We're over here.
Copy, and sounds like troopers overhead.
Jesus, they've been overhead for.
We have no make and model or occupant descriptions for that other vehicle that was with the 200 that was stolen. Nor do we have a description of the people who stole it.
Lost dog. One day I was sitting on a perimeter in Minnetonka.
6-8. I think your helicopter. I just want to verify, is that state or are you still working on it?
They're overhead.
618, 777, we're overhead. Where'd you like us?
Trooper 7?
The fucker said that you ran eastbound in this alley Front lawn, we're gonna squad cars parked. That's what we got. Black mailbox, sweatshirt, order t-shirt.
So, it's the newer Durango, isn't it?
I'm not well versed on New Year's or Durangos.
Well, I mean, it has to be because they've only gotten Durangos in the last year, right? They switched.
We'd have to defer to shout out for that one.
Yeah. So now we're sitting here. How exciting! Yeah, I mean,
So I went Christmas.
Well, we're coming to K9 team just so there's no good perimeter going right now.
I went Christmas shopping for the booger.
did you?
I gave her a drum set a couple of years ago. I gave her my Fender with an amp.
Copy 2138.
I lit up the whole toy aisle and I couldn't find anything obnoxious. So I got her a butterfly drone.
Okay.
So I'll have to teach her how to fly that. I got her a doll with some slime and some glitter, and then a paint set with glitter paints and everything else. It's going to be really great.
No noise makers.
I couldn't find anything obnoxious enough.
I'll find something for you. Oh yeah, I didn't even show you this.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, I gotta clean that camera. That's underneath the rear bumper, but yeah.
What exactly does a Chrysler 200 look like?
I'm kind of curious. I know what a Chrysler 300 is. I
Yeah.
don't know what a Chrysler 200. Well, they're out salting the potholes, so that's good.
So this Mike's Pizza place used to be over there, and it was Papa Mike's before Papa Mike came in and bought out the names.
I don't know.
Oh, the booger's not mine. I just love her like she is.
Yeah. Essentially, she's yours, just not by blood.
Yeah. Well, if the helicopter's directly above you, they're not looking for you. It is currently 25 degrees.
32.
32. Wow.
It's actually been warming up. It's weird. So a phenomenon they do out in the suburbs and all over, I've noticed, even MnDOT's doing it. They'll plow the street, there's no snow on it. And then they'll plow it 2 or 3 more times just to make sure.
Wow. No, they missed a flake.
This way I heard from Eastern 583 Burgess in the alley.
Eastbound from 583 Burgess.
So I don't know how much those wear bars cost on those snow plows, but I'm pretty sure they're not that cheap.
It's just scrap steel.
But they're carbide. Because I know the wear bar on my side-by-side wears really quickly. If it just has steel.
TV! How you been, buddy?
Hey, haven't seen you for a while.
Hasn't seen anybody for a while.
That's true. Why are they plowing? Well, they're not plowing. St. Paul's not plowing. I think they're just salting.
When you see the stripes on the road, they're pre-treating with a potassium chloride solution.
St. Paul has been doing that. Minnetonka does that. There's quite a few cities that have started going to that. I actually was doing that at work. We set up so I had on my side-by-side, I had the plow, so I could plow, and then I had liquid salt in the back, so it was kind of nice because I could just hit the button and spray. And Stearns does pre-treatment. Yeah, well, and the cool thing, so when I was doing research, you use about 75% less salt when you do the liquid, and also you can pre-treat up to 72 hours in advance. When I seen snowplow, these snowplows look nicer than the ones I seen in the riots.
Beet juice in North Dakota. Still can't get over how clear it looks.
Yeah, I've heard beet juice actually does really well too. It's far less corrosive on your vehicle.
Well, Minnesota is one of the top producers of sugar beets in the world.
Yeah, why would we do that? You know why Black Beach is black?
Who?
Black Beach in northern Minnesota?
No, why?
It's all the castings from the iron ore.
Ah.
So, I wonder if anyone's done a study on how toxic that is to be on.
Well, there was a taconite plant on Lake Superior, and they were dumping the tailings into the lake, and it took a pretty serious movement to get them to stop.
Yeah, and that's apparently what it is. Yeah, taconite. But because it's a huge tourist attraction, I'm sure we don't say anything about it. As long as you dump it not in the water, it's okay.
Actually, I've been watching a couple of channels. They got a sluice box, and he just goes into the black sands on the shores of Superior, and he's getting a lot of gold.
Oh yeah, the guy? Yeah, he was up in actually Grand Rapids when I was up there. I just missed the guy.
Flower Gold Wizard?
I think so.
Yeah. I mean, it's really fine gold, but he gets enough of it to make it worth his while.
It's definitely a hobby in Minnesota. We don't have enough. Like commercial wise.
Yeah. But at $3,000 an ounce, you don't need a whole lot.
Is that 3,000 an ounce?
Yeah.
We might be changing our name to
Minnesota News Gold Hunters.
yeah, we might be doing gold hunting.
He's right above us here.
It's almost 4,500.
Bravo 417.
Holding the 10-2.
Current gold price is $44.20.70. $4,420.70.
I don't know if I'd be doing that right now though. It's a little chilly.
If you get into like moving water and stuff, it wouldn't be too bad with decent waders
True.
and boots and. Yeah, I just can't stop thinking about that poor guy that was jogging. I thought about jogging, but then I watch people jogging, and none of them are smiling. So,
Yeah, I've never seen a happy jogger.
yeah, that's all I really need to know about that.
I've never seen a happy
Is it
jogger.
close?
We're on the 506 with our victim.
21 plates.
Well, at least we don't have Ramsey County out here chasing the guy from across the city at 100 and some miles an hour.
And I was going to point out, St. Paul police actually found it. Whether they find the responsible party or not is another story, but they actually found the vehicle.
I'll hand it to St. Paul PD. They actually are really on their game. That must be, you think that's the tow truck going to get it? Maybe, maybe not.
No, that was another squad who was taking down lights.
I don't have my casing finders on this one. Although in hindsight 2020, when I put them on the other truck, all they did is shine in the mirrors and fly the shit back at us. Remember that? When we were over by the state fair? And I'm like, check this out, I got casing finders, and I turned them on and it just blinds us.
No, we don't like a pedo president. That's why we replaced him with Trump.
Friend's car was stolen, found in St. Paul. I mean,
This way, checking 560 Como in the rear.
560 Como in the rear.
out of all the agencies, I would say St. Paul ranks in the top 10 for me for good agencies. That, again, my interactions are different than most interactions, right?
Overall, they seem to have their shit together.
They actually try, right? Like, and that's all we can really ask. It's almost like agencies are either really good or absolutely horrible. There's not a lot of in between. Oh, wrong button. I've, you know, like when I got my live stream ended in Dodge County, that was. Twin City teens are out of control. Yeah.
Only when they run into Bob.
I mean, I think when you get into rural or metro areas, there's nothing for kids to do. Like, so if you go to, oh, that car doesn't even have headlights on. That's good. They kissed the curb too, didn't they?
Yep. Was that a Chrysler 200?
I don't know. I'm gonna look it up now. I didn't even know there was a Chrysler 200. Okay, so that's apparently a Chrysler 200.
Oh. Yeah, we haven't seen one of
It's
those.
like a Ford Taurus, kind of.
Kind of.
Well, another thing too, I haven't been covering a lot of the ICE stuff. I mean, I've been busy. Like, I work for a living. It's kind of a weird, novel concept for a lot of people. And usually that's when that stuff is going on, so I don't really have time to chase down all these things. And plus, there's a million people out there with cameras filming anyway. I don't want to get wrapped up in that crap. It's the people out there that are protesting don't want me there. The cops don't want me there. So majority of people don't, you know, it's not a win. Is that a station wagon?
Yeah. An old Chevy, want to be a Malibu station wagon?
Looks like it.
With the wood sides, that's a classic, man.
Sounds like it too. But yeah, for the most part, you know, I don't want to get back into the riot situations. I'm good. I served my time. I was in it.
606 Burgess in the rear.
606 Burgess in the rear.
All right, drop a 1 in the chat if you think they're gonna catch the guy, or drop a 2 if you think they're not gonna check the guy. Grab the guy and he's long gone. Yeah, I'm going with my opinions. 12. 1 and 2.
That's a could be.
Could be. If you add those two numbers together, it makes 3. Yeah, I'm going with 2 as well. That's kind of my bet.
Yeah, if they didn't get him by now, they're probably not gonna.
Well, there was another vehicle was traveling with them too, so I'm assuming the other vehicle picked them up.
Yep, they bailed.
6'7". 6'7". Ugh. You been on that 6'7" thing?
No idea what it is.
Something. The kid. Now I'm gonna sound old. That's what the kids are saying today.
Why?
It's like
What does it mean?
nothing. It's like a fidget spinner.
Tax-wise, yes, it's much better anywhere else. Unless you're making tampons. Then you get government subsidies.
Oh, they have to be in all public restrooms. Well, they did make that light. That's a Chrysler
Check the silver
200.
values.
Silver Chrysler 200 with the license plate out light out. Is that now we're seeing one?
Four down to Minnehaha.
That's a
in the area.
Chrysler 200.
So we have
Silver.
no abnormal heat signatures or anything.
Debbie, thank you. I'm going to give another K9 announcement, and if you could just back off of the 16 just for a second so I can get the announcement out about the callers. I'd appreciate it.
How the hell do you count to 10 without saying 6-7?
1, 2, 10. I think there's a 5 in there or something.
Giraffes aren't real, Greg. I mean, I could believe in unicorns, but something with a 10-foot neck? Really? Come on. Yeah, I wasn't always out causing shenanigans when I was a teenager. Usually in somebody's basement smoking weed.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like out in the country, kids go and you can go in fields and stuff, and no one's going to see you or bother you, right? Like.
Okay, now he's playing with his light. Hey, this thing articulates. What do you know?
And they're not aiming at us. That's good. It only took me like 3 months to get them to stop blinding me with the spotlight.
Burn parties, yeah.
Yeah, I went to a few cornfield burn parties where we had fun. This is a Chrysler 200, like a Nissan Altima. Would they be like the same?
I'm thinking that's
yeah,
pretty comparable.
probably less durable.
How many complaints did you make before they stopped blinding you?
4 complaints. They were unofficial complaints. Like I talked to IA, almost said AI.
I talked to ChatGTP.
Yeah. I use Gemini actually. In fact, that's how I got my thumbnail. I asked Gemini to make me a picture. Well, we're still holding a 10-2 in Central, so that's why it's quiet. So how many?
Politicians in Minnesota have to be bad because if they vote against the party, then somebody ends up shooting them.
So you know how I don't know if you watch much of the news, but they're all talking about Walz did a couple executive orders right on gun control, citing a study that was done from some, I forget the name of the group. So I tried to like research the group that did the study, the survey. I couldn't find this group existing at all. All the mainstream news sources, apparently 70% or 75% of Minnesotans want some sort of new gun control reform or something.
Because criminals obey gun laws?
I'm saying that's the only, yeah. Here's my thought. We should make a law saying that you can't use a gun in commission of a crime, and then we wouldn't have these problems.
Huh. So you should make, like, crime illegal.
Well, you're kind of going far now.
I suppose.
Only for certain groups of people, or one group of people, it should be illegal. The others are a secondary victim, and then we need to just let them out.
Secondary victim.
Yeah. So you know how the two guys in Minneapolis that carjacked another guy, both of the guys shot the victim of the carjacking. Only the one guy got tried for murder, and the other guy.
Captain says you should run for governor.
The other guy got out. Who? What? Who? Who said I should run for governor?
Captain 2.
I won't run for governor. People will be making stuff up about me.
Well, I was thinking about running for office so somebody would piece together my 20s. And it would all be news to me, so.
The problem with if I ran for office, how would I do my reporting? So, yeah, so the one guy, they found that the one guy only got tried for murder and the other guy got let off on some like probation stuff because the one guy's bullet is the one that actually killed the guy, not the other bullet that was in the guy didn't kill him. Yeah, so.
That's a hell of a technicality.
Yeah, that was Mayor Moriani. Mariani?
Morani. I don't know.
No, Bob can't say her name, so I was trying to. That's a Chevy. Now I'm looking for Chrysler 200s now. Didn't even know they existed. Does Mike Lindahl even have a chance of being governor?
He got as good of a chance as anybody else.
I mean, can he?
Just like we're just making our way towards Como. We're gonna try and get on the south side of the houses here in the alleyway to check something over there.
Can he be a worse governor? I mean, yeah, if I had a $12 million, if I win the lottery, maybe I'd run for governor then. Because what I would do is I'd take all my lottery winnings, put them in a super PAC, and then like use it to do one ad, and then once it's over and I don't win, then I get to keep all my money tax free. It's like legalized money laundering.
Omar for governor. Yeah, denaturalize is becoming one of my favorite words.
Well, I think the whole thing with oh, did he leave?
No, he just moved up a little bit.
I think the whole thing is it's the conquer or keep the public divided so that we fight amongst each other over the dumbest things in the world, like partisan politics, and instead of talking to each other about issues and coming together, because then we would actually win instead of them winning. It's always been that way? Like, what you mean, like the partisan politics? I think so. I think it's just gotten extremely worse. I mean, how did Ventura get into office? He ran as independent, right?
Yep.
And so the Republican and Democrats voted each other, canceled each other out, and so he got the votes and he won. I think we've been divided in the past. I don't think that I think now with social media, we really can see it. I mean, how did we become a country if it wasn't for divided politics, right?
Even the Romans said, give them bread and entertainment.
Yeah.
How's it working? That's what Lamar gets a divorce and he's still her brother, asking for a friend.
You know, I do know she changed her birth date.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, your parents, it was 75. Yeah, even, you know, it's funny because I follow a TikToker. I think she's on YouTube. No, she is on YouTube. She interviewed all the mayoral candidates for Minneapolis.
Yeah.
I think it's Kate Gets Money is her handle. And I actually went out to talk to her that we're going to collaborate on a thing that's going on. So I can't really talk a whole lot about that, but
Stay tuned.
she was talking about they're doing the interviews, and I thought it was really good. She did really good asking questions and staying very neutral with it. I really enjoyed her on the TikTok clips I seen, and I want to go back and watch her YouTube channel because all the long form content obviously on YouTube, I mean, same thing I do, right? And but she did a really good question to them. She didn't really hold back like mainstream.
How late are we gonna be out?
I don't know.
Till we're done.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is too, even and she touches on the cost, and that's where I was going with that. She touched on the cost of calculating. You know, everyone wants to go, oh,
Is there an
well,
update on the traffic?
6-8 on the rear, 5-5 native wood verges. Going kind of house to house, eastbound.
House to house, eastbound on Burgess.
so she talked about calculating, you know, cost of inflation and stuff, and we are high. And when I was working on some houses, it's like 4 years ago, I think, right when the artificial inflation happened on houses that were, you know, like $300,000 to $400,000 houses, and these were not small houses in the suburbs. They inflated by $100,000 to $150,000 for nothing, zero improvements, doing nothing to them to get them to go up that high, right? That is like the complete artificial inflation. So people then, if you think about it, so now you think you just made $150,000 if you sell your house. Yes, but then you go buy a new house, and guess what you're paying? That artificial inflation on another house.
Yeah.
So it's fake. They keep it going this way. I'm kind of curious too, and I've talked to a couple other contractors that with the deportation that's happening, contracting prices are actually having to stabilize because all the low bid contractors that were paying illegal immigrants or undocumented people that were here.
Yeah.
And so those
There's no
Check
taxes.
out automotive shops off of Como and Burgess on the south side of Como.
so they could drive the prices down versus contractors are trying to do it legally. They couldn't touch those prices.
Well, in Minneapolis, it's a venture capital group buying up real estate and then making them into slum rentals, and they don't give a shit about maintenance.
No, and it's very frustrating for someone that works in that industry too, as working as a maintenance supervisor. And that's why I try not to do it a whole lot, because it's frustrating for me because technically I have two clients, right? So one of my client is the renter, right? Because without the renter, I don't have. We don't have customers, we don't have money. But then on the flip side is I have to also have the owner as a client as well. So I have to balance a lot when it comes to that. And I think what happens is a lot of these feed management groups get involved, and there's a lot of lies that go in between. Minnesota actually, it's a landlord and tenants rights handbook. And Minnesota actually has a free tenant attorney line you can call, and they will give you legal advice. So if you guys ever are in a situation, I encourage you to call. I think that is a very good government program. It's a mop bucket.
Six mentioned the trooper. Are you able to see in between the building and the fence line on the south side of Burgess? Burgess butts up to some buildings, and there's a skinny area the whole way down. If I'm looking now, I don't see anything. Copy.
So it's interesting, when I was out in Minnetrista, they were looking for a felon that had a firearm. Well, they went to do a traffic stop. He was a felon. He had a firearm, left the firearm in the car and took off. But when they were flying overhead with the drones and the helicopter, they couldn't see under the trees. The tree canopy blocks the...
Well, that's why they run into the orchards and stuff in California.
Yep. So it's actually better for the helicopter to track with thermal, because the thermal can't see through the trees. Well, and the other thing too, with buying up houses with corporations, I think if more cities start to enact ordinances that will only allow large corporations to buy so many single-family houses, I think that would curb a lot of these inflated rent prices, from what I've seen. Because one of the companies out there is Invitation Homes. That's one of the big ones that have bought a lot of these houses and then rent them out, but they own the houses. So which I agree, again, I don't disagree with it 100%. What I'm saying is limit how much they can buy.
Yeah.
Because I found a 3 or 4 bedroom house, 1 bath up in Deerwood, Minnesota for $65,000. All those houses in that area go for about $109,000.
Disadvantage being you're in the middle of nowhere.
Deerwood's not the middle of nowhere. It's next to the middle of nowhere.
So is Savage. Shakopee sucks because it's a long drive from anywhere. And there's nothing in Savage anymore.
Not unless you're in Savage, and Shakopee's right around the corner.
Well, they used to have the seafood and sirloin buffet in Savage, and that place was awesome. But that closed, so there's nothing down there anymore.
$2,800 a month for rent in Big Lake. Whew.
Ouch.
How big's that house? Or is it an apartment?
6 man, we're gonna go check back to the original alleyway. Check some things out.
The one thing I will say about St. Paul canines,
Make it 12.
they can't catch a cold.
He's just going for a walk.
Remember that video I did when I got yelled at for standing on the sidewalk and the canine was tracking? I think me and Steve were out there. I think the video I put out was "Take a Bite Out of Crime." So I edited down the live stream into a video. That sergeant wanted to get rid of me after a while, though. He didn't like me coming back with facts.
Oh,
Yeah.
not again.
It was tough. $1,000 a month for a 3-bedroom is actually pretty decent. Oh, the mortgage? Well, at least you're not renting for $2,500 a month. Mortgage isn't.
Yep.
Big Lake has popped up though.
There's a Big Lake Cafe. I ordered the everything omelet, and they used bacon as a garnish, and I'm like, yes, this is how you do this.
You know what I like is I like Roadside Diner up in Aiken. It's been there for like ever. $1,100 for bedroom. No, we're just on channel 2 and they're on a hold, so it's just really quiet on Central right now with this. They're on a 10-2, which is emergency traffic only. Well, and the argument is don't pay your property tax once and see how fast you own your house.
Mm-hmm.
So really, we're only renting from the government.
Trump wants to fix that too.
Yeah. You know, I think in our country we did some sort of like rebellion for 3%.
Probably 3
I think
seconds.
it's 2.
Good night.
Could be 2.
Two.
HOA, you mean a communist dictatorship?
Yeah, I don't work in HOAs. I don't.
I've never heard anything good about an HOA.
I did Minnetonka, and so the house flooded, and I went out there to do, you know, fix it. And I asked the HOA for like a copy of the rules for, obviously there's rules for governing contractors. And the attorney, that is a whole big email link chain, right? So I could comply with whatever rules they have, and the attorney comes back and told the HOA president not to give me the rules. I'm like, well, fine then. I can't get in trouble for not following rules you don't tell me about then. So stupid. Ironically, it was the HOA's line that burst in the wall, which caused the house to flood.
HOA is Nazi Karens on meth.
I've only come across a couple good HOAs. My buddy's son just built a house up in Bemidji.
My ex-wife's cousin lives up there. She was one of my favorite people for a while.
He actually went to school for law enforcement. He wanted to do DNR. But he started doing landscaping, and now he makes like 10 times more than what he makes in DNR.
I had one of my best friends in high school. Ended up being a state trooper up in Ely, and his little brother, dumb as a stump. One day we were in the backyard splitting wood, and his little brother walks up and he's got shit all over his face, and we're like, "What are you eating?" He's like, "Grapes off the dog." What?
Grapes off the dog?
Yeah, the ticks that all also. We're like, oh my god.
Oh. How'd that work out for him?
Still alive, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
He went to work for GNR.
He went. I remember after January 6th, and then they had everyone down at our state capitol. I was down there. It was just so boring. I was BSing with a couple DNR officers because they had like, I don't know, a shit ton of DNR officers down there, and they I'm like, so is it open hunting all over the state because you're all here? The one guy's like, nah, he got a big smile, all right? Nah, there's like 500 or 700 of us, and trust me, they're well covered. I'm like, oh, that's cool. His partner's like, just stone faced, like, no, it's poaching and blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, calm down, man. Like, we're all here and none of us want to be here, okay?
That's your president. It's a sense of humor.
Yeah. Then I was, I did state patrol all lined up in front of the Capitol, and I was standing there, and we were just BSing, and then someone in command walks over and says something, and he just stands there, and he's a stone cold look on his face. I'm like, did he just tell you can't talk to me? Like, we're literally just standing here BSing because there's nothing going on. And he kind of looked at me and did like the yes with his eyes. I'm like, oh my God. Like, that's the problem, right? Like, you can't be human.
Six Major, Como and Kent, Como working towards Dale.
On Como and Kent, working towards Dale.
They should be walking straight up that street because this is Como. Kent is one block east of Dale. Burgess is the next one down.
To the left of the camera.
Yeah.
I still think they've taken way too much stuff out of schools that are real world. Like, I think it's like one class to learn about the Constitution, but it's a whole month on sex ed. I mean, but if you want to go down a rabbit hole, go look at who funded the school system and got the school system going.
Public school?
Yeah, and why? Why do we have public schools? Well, we need to train people to work in factories. Schools don't teach you how to be successful. They teach you how to get a job and work. Follow orders, stand in line.
Joel says, this guy's long gone, time to go find another scene.
Turn back on scan and see what else is going on. Shop class, I think, is a huge thing. Home ec, I think, is a really good thing, and they're weeding those out of schools.
Yep. Even civics classes are gone.
Well, it's like, I tell people, it's important to know how to sew. Like, your button falls off, you can sew it back on. You get shot, you can sew up your bullet wound, right? Like, I mean, it's good information either way.
I remember home ec in 7th grade.
Yeah. I don't know if it's 7th grade for me. Could have been.
I only took it for, like, the easy credit.
Sadly, though, you actually accidentally probably learn things.
Yeah.
Like... we were in St. Paul. We were in St. Paul.
That's fine. 371 Tango, start a box for RHR location, please.
Oh, that's east.
312, copy.
301, I'll be on run.
2223.
Oh, they don't have a location. So this is a recovered fresh stolen vehicle. Suspect, black male, fled on foot.
African American male.
Sorry, yes, they said African American male.
Elon Musk is an African American male.
He is South African American male.
Well, still technically,
Did you know Smalley's in Africa too?
just barely.
Still is. But yeah, so suspect fled on foot. Possibly second vehicle was seen with the vehicle. It was a Chrysler 200 Silver. So the perimeter is set up and they're searching with Minnesota State Patrol helicopter. Yes, corner of Como and Dale.
In front.
And front, yeah.
There's 6 of them.
It's not really a corner, it's like a collaboration. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put my press hat on.
Oh,
Yeah, so just so we know, I'm official. I've got a press hat. Oh no, Amazon. It's a Halloween prop.
One 719.
But it works.
17.
So the funny thing
Okay.
about Flock, I've been
20.
like whispering on the radio. So
100.
100.
Keep that up, please.
so they Flock camera and Ring camera are working together, and they're not just license plate readers. They do a lot more than just license plates. I've been digging into those. Those are not good. Actually might buy software for my phone that I can put on and it will tell us all that information.
698, we're just going to work by start on Dale towards Johnson. He said, check it there real quick.
so now they're up to the restaurant.
2226.
But yeah, if the whole Flock Ring camera system, they're running facial rec, they're running, they tag your vehicle.
Bravo 233 EOT.
They also, so like if it can't pick up your license plate, it'll know your vehicle and then it'll associate it all together. It's all through a private company, and Washington State says that it is public data, but Minnesota says it's private data.
Private.
Yeah, it's private, government private data.
Oh.
Yeah.
See, that makes all the difference.
Yeah. Oh, shout out, girls. You have him talking about it. Yeah, no, Flock camera is another tool. And the thing is about Flock cameras, it's interesting. Any law enforcement agency can get access to the Flock cameras. So imagine here in St. Paul, Minnesota, and Washington State or California Highway Patrol wants to get data from the Flock cameras in St. Paul. They can. No warrants, no nothing. No one has to know. They just can get that data. It's really it's not a good system because it's so open, and the Flock cameras aren't secured, so they're easy to be hacked. So then all that private data becomes public through a hacker, and it's not hard to hack. I've seen so many people doing videos on it. It's really scary how easy it is. Someone with no computer knowledge can do it.
He's got to be low on gas.
We're going to switch over to electric helicopters to save the environment.
Great. So they'll have a 8 to 10 minute flight time.
15. They'll do Tesla ones.
Well, you know, with remote control helicopters, the only thing limiting their progress back when we were kids and stuff was battery technology.
Well, that's the same thing with cell phones too. Remember when the first smartphones came out? You get like 3 to 4 hours.
3 or 4 days.
No, smart.
Oh,
No, before they were smartphones,
Yeah.
we get a month. I still have my old Nextel.
I canceled my service once on 52 in Wentworth. My first wife was just blowing up my phone. All of a sudden, it flew out the window. And then I got home, and she's like, "Why don't you answer your phone?" I said, "I don't have a phone. What are you talking about?" Why do you have a press hat?
Because I wear many different hats. That's just one of them I have.
Uh-huh.
Because according to Alex Graham, I play press.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean, I was apprehensive at first. He seems to be pretty solid. I'm not seeing the spectacular player they're talking about, but on January 12th, all 3 of the Hughes brothers will be on our ice, and it'll be fun to watch them all play together.
Yes, Flock drones are actually deployed in Edina, Brooklyn Park. There's a few other cities that are getting Minnetonka. But yes, Flock, they are pushing, and it's millions of dollars that are being spent on this.
And we needed them because...
So we can not catch criminals.
Oh!
Yeah.
Very effective.
Yeah. Or if we do catch them, if you're in Hennepin County and it's a felony charge,
It'll
the
be-
county attorney will just
It is
let them go.
You can't bring that footage into court.
373.
And shout out girls, if
That prowler in the pending queue, can you clear that out GOA, please?
Yeah, 22.
if Bob is pushing Flock, I wonder if he's being sponsored by Flock again or getting a kickback like the whole Shot Spotter fiasco.
Well, you know, we got people that call in, they're human shot spotters.
Yeah, it's funny how many of those happened all the time. Speaking of that, we have not had a shots fired call tonight. Wonder if they will get.
There's another start to it. Other 570 Milford Street for a mill that's out on the ground screaming for help.
Male fell on the ground screaming for help.
111, you can put the second setting.
I wonder if they will get the money to
Remodeled the arena.
Probably
They
there's
were,
probably this one.
Um,
casino.
yeah, XL Energy wasn't going to put the bill. The state wasn't going to put the bill. They were talking for a while to relocate them down by Mall of America.
117, you can camera one of those.
The Wild weren't going to do that.
Probably 111, you can take this.
Does it really need remodeling?
Not really. It's only 20 years old, 25.
7.
Well, I think this,
2232.
the state should do it, use our tax money. Oh, that's right, we ran out of tax money for some weird reason in our state.
$20 billion surplus. 8 to 10 of it went to fraud.
The other money went to filling potholes.
Where?
Not in St. Paul.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, it's really funny on Pacific, they put this really massive speed bump in. I'm thinking, you got enough asphalt for this, but you can't patch the holes?
just like how Walls was retaliating against all the whistleblowers.
You can't tell the truth? What, that you're retarded? Yeah.
So on TikTok, I seen a video. It was a guy. It was AI generated, but this guy with Down syndrome is like, I really wish you guys would stop calling Governor Walz a retard. We don't have a problem with everyone using the word. It just makes us look bad that you're associating them with us. Like, you gotta laugh at it. I don't care what affiliation you're with. I mean, some of these things are just funny, right? Like,
Well,
people are
and-
so...
And then there's comparing people to a box of rocks. I'm like, why would you insult a box of rocks?
Remember Pet Rocks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
371 Tango.
That dude made millions.
7-1 Tango.
Show me around to the LSE with one adult male.
2234.
Is he the one laying on the ground yelling for help?
No, I don't think they've been to that one yet. I think they put that in pending. They're really busy tonight. I was a training officer, Tango.
Ah, Pamela is watching. Hi, Pamela.
Hey, Pamela.
She's in Oklahoma, but she's watching.
It's probably a little bit nicer weather there. It's a good time of year. There's no tornadoes.
Yeah.
It's about 322. I copy your note. Area check for a disorderly female. 2145 Old Hudson Road. 2235.
Another amazing fact: there have been thousands of hurricanes in Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah?
There have been 0 in the Gulf of America.
That is true. That's going to change.
He's out.
Thank you, Trooper. And perimeter squad's clear, and we'll be breaking down the patch at 2235.
Yep, we're done. Suspect not located. I'll give him a B+ for effort.
E for effort.
Copy 26. Copy your note. 2197 Old Hudson. Cook foods on a disorderly. 2236.
That's the Sunray one.
How far away is that one?
It's a drive. Not worth it disorderly.
How much you want to bet it'll be a GOA?
Probably GOA.
Yeah.
Pamela is in Oklahoma.
I went out to Oklahoma. Me and Rowdy did some film. Actually, that was when my channel. Was that before the riots when I had like nobody? I think I was like under 1,000. And someone from Oklahoma was watching my channel back then and recognized me. That was kind of cool.
Drive down to the Catholic Charities and look at the zombies.
We could.
They're down in 5th of Minnesota anyway.
Squad 533. This is not an assault. Can you please change it back to a DOC?
Will do. 2237.
Happy Christmas, Pamela.
Did you see the troll that some of the Somali people were doing for all the non-Somali people by telling them that
Make sure those plates are clear. Charlie Tango 291.
that they were saying that Minnesota was promised to Somalia. A whole troll, and people were eating it up. I'm like, God, that's so funny. Again, you gotta laugh at some of it. People just,
7-6.
I feel like we just take things way too serious sometimes, you know?
Are there any fish in there?
Could be. We should,
7-6. Go ahead.
we should do magnet fish is what we should do.
A little bit more information for 264.
Right turn.
After I was running behind the suspect, I saw this second vehicle. The complainant stated was probably part of this deal. It looks like it's going to be a 2008 or 2009 Kia Rondo. Kind of matches what I saw in the end of the alley. The suspect reaches on one inside.
Copy. It's going to be a Kia Rondo at the end of the alley.
Dispatcher sounds like she's ready to
and
fall asleep.
506. They're currently using the desk car and not complaining. They're trying to charge money on it, but we don't know the location.
Shots fired here recently. Surprise!
You know, I feel like there's just certain areas.
And the gray 200 with the plates Charlie Tango Tango 291, and the last for the VIN 8106 is coming back.
Perfect, thank you. I was going to take that one now.
I mean, the weather's not really conducive to magnet fishing, but yeah, we could go.
I mean, I just drill some holes in the ice.
What if you don't find anything there?
Maybe we'll be lucky and the ice shelf will break off. We can float across the lake and troll.
Ah. Ooh, look at the lights.
You know, I think we gotta have a bingo card.
Yeah, shout out. We need a bingo card.
I think that's what we're missing. I know where we are, I think.
179 Tango, bags, circle 40 come out.
Rice, Maryland.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know that because I looked at the street signs.
This place used to be just a little gas station, and the kitchen, they remodeled the bathrooms into the kitchen. The dude made an awesome mural. Fairly decent price.
Well,
So you let shout out know the next time we're going out,
okay.
and she'll make a bingo card for us. Haha, I just voluntold you.
What would be on our bingo card? All right, so we got 81 people in here. Let's come up with ideas for bingo squares. So first, what would the free space be? Because I don't mute for transparency. So what would the free space be?
That's a good question.
Oh. GOA?
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 Show up before the cops?
Show up before the cops. I don't know if that'd be a free space. I think that'd just be a regular one. It'd be a corner.
Yeah.
That'd be a corner one.
Get there before Bob. But they're stalking us.
Yeah, but we'd have to be out on a Friday night though then if we did that.
We've seen him on other nights.
Yeah, but it's the big show on Friday night, so that's when he's
Yeah.
really trying to make his show be a thing.
Even his viewership is down at least 50%.
Oh, it's dropping. Well, because his content never changed. It's getting worse.
Yeah.
Right?
Person in their underwear.
Little Susie. That's got to be one.
Don't know, lean.
We don't really get a whole lot of that in St. Paul.
We could if we went downtown.
True. Yes, we don't usually go downtown a whole lot.
But I would be actively trying to fill out the bingo card, so I would tell us where to go.
Hey, that's fine. Do for winning the bingo card.
Pamela says, did you hear that the fraud in Minnesota is up to 25 billion and not 9?
No, Governor Wall says that's not true. He says that he wants to see the receipts.
Go ahead.
Jackson 7th with Nemo Golf Whiskey 90.
Traffic.
2243.
Someone actually pulled over for him. It's pretty impressive.
Downtown even.
Yeah. Must be an out of towner.
Or wanted for something serious.
I'd be like, yep, so you have like 4 active warrants, so we're just gonna let you go. So just
Yeah,
try to-
make sure you take care of those.
Yeah, try and take care of those. Have a nice night. Sorry we kept you so long.
Sorry for the inconvenience.
213 this car's being occupied next door.
Copy. Can we get some additional squad to Jackson and 7th, please?
Ooh,
Additional squads.
265 and then Bobby Rowe.
Right.
And does he need us from the red? Negative. Routine's fine.
I mean, you know you're having a shitty day when the cop taps on the roof and says, hold tight. And then 3 more squads show up.
Squad 533, about a block away from that, from Jackson. I'll hit there as well.
How do you know?
we're gonna get all of Central there. You watch. Maybe they're going to encrypt it in October, but we don't know what year. Yeah.
Well, they did say October.
Well, and here's the other fun thing. They even talked about encrypting fire.
That's just dumb.
Well, it's for officer safety.
So, you want to go downtown or you think you've wasted enough gas?
Is Jackson a 7th downtown?
Yeah.
I mean, we can head there. It's not like we have much going on. Do you want to wrap it up for the night?
Either or. It's not a hell of a lot going on.
That's true. And he's not calling for the Reds. Yeah, I think we call it.
Well, thanks everybody for joining us on our 2025 debut.
Came out of my semi-retirement.
We plan to do this more in 26. Shout out. Get on that bingo card, please.
Yeah, we got to come up with ideas for the bingo cards. So, when the stream ends and repopulates or whatever, and it becomes a regular video, think of ideas for the bingo card. That is what we need. Ideas for the bingo card.
And you can either post them in these comments, or you can go over to Shoutouts channel because she does the Be Kind Rewind weekly and usually the restream of the big show.
That actually would be better. If you went over to Shout Out Girls and did it directly to Shout Out Girls for suggestions for the bingo card.
Just put an MNN on it
Yeah.
on the comment so she knows which one, who's it's for.
Oh, there were a bunch of ideas in the chat. I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah, Shoutout was writing them down, I'm sure.
Okay. All right, guys. Well,
Thanks for joining us. Have a
good
great
night.
night and Merry Christmas.
Jason with Minnesota News Now with guest star Ralphie
Yay!
out.